This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs, Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome to Greenwood High School as the Grayson County Cougars are on the road today to take on the Ensworth School of Tennessee Tigers. In the first ever matchup between these two squads, the Cougars try to pick up a historical 10th straight win. And a good afternoon and welcome into Bowling Green, Kentucky and Greenwood High School for this afternoon's coverage of Cougar basketball on K105. I'm Sam Gormley. Thank you for joining us today as we're dual broadcasting today. You've got the Lady Cougars at home. They're about 10 minutes away from getting underway. They're taking on Bethlehem, and we're here at Greenwood as taking on Ensworth School of Tennessee. This is the Locker Room Show brought to you by our friends at Hometown Hangout. Make sure to stop by and see them before, during, and after every Grayson County game this season. If you're looking for our radio coverage, it will be joining us at the conclusion of the Kentucky game that will be happening here hopefully very soon because the Cats are up too, so we're keeping an eye on that. Coming up on our Locker Room Show, though, we'll introduce you to both squads, talk to the head coach, Travis Johnston, and give you the starting lineups. That comes up and more as this is the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you loved start a new life too.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Welcome back here to Greenwood High School where the Grayson County Cougars are taking on the Ensworth School of Nashville Tigers. I'll be honest, Ensworth today is the Cougars' opponent, and I don't have a lot of information on them. Tennessee doesn't, have teams post stats online, so I've got no stats to bring you. The only thing I know is Ensworth is 11-6. They've lost their last 3 games, including last time out 68-55 to Pope John Paul. A lot of the information that I have has been talking to the Grayson County coaching staff, trying to find out some information. And one of the biggest things that I found as far as takeaways is it sounds like the player that we're going to need to know is Steve Sherman, the senior. He had a 30-point game earlier this season. He appears to be the straw that stirs the drink for this Ensworth squad. Other than that, we're just kind of going to learn with you as far as who to watch for on each side of this matchup here for Ensworth. I got a couple of solid players who are going to be playing college football as well at the next level. I've been able to find that out. Some decent size as well. Dane Clark will come off the bench at about 6'9" as well. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll introduce you a little bit more to the Grayson County Cougars after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean Master of Adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
And Stone, Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent, Carter, Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. And now, Hometown Hangout presents the Locker Room Show on K105.
Welcome in our radio coverage here to Greenwood High School for this afternoon's coverage of Cougar basketball on the road. I'm sure you enjoyed getting to hear the end of the Kentucky basketball victory against Tennessee. Anytime that happens, it's always a good thing. Today, though, it is Ensworth School of Tennessee that is the Grayson County opponents on the road here today in a neutral site matchup. For the Cougars, they had the big win last night against Whitesville Trinity. It was their 9th straight victory. Tonight, they will try to win their 10th straight game. It would be the first time that's happened since 2009 when they went to the Elite Eight. That was a pretty solid year for the Orange and Blue. Jack Logston, the birthday boy, averages about 22 points a contest. Brody Armstrong has been coming on strong as well recently as well for Grayson County. Jagger Martis finally getting his legs back under him after missing 6.5 games with that ankle injury. And when you start to see Jagger shoot the ball at a higher and higher level, it's going to be a problem for the other teams on the schedule for Grayson County. Again, if you're looking for the Lady Cougar game here today, you can find that on our YouTube channel as well. Knock on wood, I think everything has worked as to my plan right now. Hopefully that continues, but maybe you can even dual screen it and watch Steven and Nacho on one screen and watch myself and the sleepers here with me. We can do both games at once, and I'm going to try and do both and keep you updated as well as we do that. It looks like the Lady Cougars are, probably about 5 minutes away from tip-off from their game against Bardstown Bethlehem. To our radio coverage, I'm going to again tell you, since our YouTube audience has already heard this, but to our radio audience, I'm going to tell you that Ensworth School, we don't know a whole lot about them. As far as stats-wise, we have none to report for you because they don't have to put them out anywhere, whereas KGSA is something that requires that. Tennessee does not. We know Steve Sherman is one of their best players. He had a 30-point game earlier this season, but as far as stats, as far as shooters, as far as free throw percentages, as far as points per game and all that, we don't know a whole heck of a lot. And you know me. You know I'm a stats guy. I like to know these things, and it is a little painful going in blind and not knowing some of the answers to these questions for you. But guess what? That just means we're going to learn together here through today's game. As this is the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show on K105. Remember to stop by and see them before, during, and after every Grayson County game this season. Our Hometown Hangout MVP was announced after the game. And remember that all of our MVPs get invited to the Hometown Hangout MVP Bash that will happen at the conclusion of the regular season. Grayson County and Ensworth School of Tennessee inching closer towards getting underway. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to head coach Travis Johnston and get his thoughts of the matchup as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
The Twin Lakes best.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show, brought to you by Hometown Hangout here on K105. Sam Gormley joined by Travis Johnston with Grayson County Cougars. Coach, last night against Whitesville, I don't know how much you really got to process it when you got home, but do you have any further takeaways?
No, I liked our defensive effort the second quarter on, obviously, and we got better sharing the ball and stuff. So it's always a tough game playing them there, and I thought we handled it pretty well after the. And we didn't play bad the first quarter. It's just they kind of played into what they wanted to do. So we were able to speed them up, and we played pretty well.
Kyle has stepped into a massive role for your team this year, especially on the defensive end. Last night he dealt with foul trouble the entire game and didn't get to play a lot. But what makes him such a good defender?
He's just tough. It's a lot of attitude and making sure that I'm gonna beat the guy to the spot and not backing down from a challenge, anything like that. So he's just a tough kid, and he plays hard, and he's always going. And a lot of that is what plays into it. And then obviously he's a pretty good player. So add those things together and makes him a good defender.
The other guy off the bench that's a Bulldog is Chase. Is it just that he doesn't care on defense as to what makes him so good?
Yeah, probably. He's of course, they're both knuckleheads, but
you need that as a defender, right?
You got to have some of that, and those two are a big reason for our success this year. And like I said, I thought Chase played really well last night, just because he's just not afraid to get in there, and you can always count on one of those guys to be on the floor too.
Tonight's game is the epitome of you don't know anything about this opponent. Is that a good thing?
As long as they don't know anything about us. So, no, we have no stats from them. Coach Hill's watched several games. He did a great job on the scouting report. I didn't get to watch as much, but I got a little bit. And they're a good basketball team. But it's hard to say if you watch one game and a guy hits 2 threes and maybe it's the only 2 he's made all year. So it's one of those where I really like our team, so we just need to go out and play like we know how we can play.
You mentioned, I know we both kind of pride ourselves on knowing a lot about the other team, and I don't know a lot, so you don't. What do you know?
They got one really good shooter. I know that. Had a kid that was injured last game who's a pretty good player, and got a couple really good athletes, and run a lot of sets. Honestly, they run a lot of sets that we run. So it'll be a tough match. They got some bigs. They got a big 6'8", 6'9" kid inside, and that comes off the bench. So there'll be different challenges that we'll face. But again, like I told them, at the end of the day, it's we got to go play our game.
You got a chance to win your 10th straight. How do you do it?
We got to get out and go, especially if they play their bigs. We need to counter that with being able to push the ball. And if we rebound, I think we'll be able to get out and go. So rebounding is probably the biggest key.
Is this what Jack wants for his birthday?
I didn't even know it was his birthday, but it'd be a nice birthday present for him to come out and do pretty good.
Coach, good luck. More comes up on the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show after this.
You complete me. Together we're one. I never want to be without you. Together's more fun. Together we're one.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you loved start a new life too.
SOHD.info.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Cougars and Ensworth of Tennessee is next here on K105.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you loved start a new life too.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean master of adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs, Building Materials, due to Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105. Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Now, let's get you courtside for Cougar basketball.
Welcome to Greenwood High School for the afternoon's coverage of Cougar basketball on K105. Sam Gormley here with you today. Appreciate you taking the time to join us this afternoon. Cougars taking on Ensworth School of Tennessee. It's about time for us to roll. It'll be Jack Logston to jump against Steve Sherman for the Tigers. The opening ball is up into the air, and it's controlled by Grayson County as Logston knocked it forward to Higdon. Cougars looking for their 10th straight win today, which would be their longest win streak since 2009. Langdon on the left wing drives down to the left block, and a foul on the floor is going to be called on Ensworth to open us up here. It'll go on Jeri Taylor, his first and the team's first. Cougars looking to win that 10th straight. His floater inside the lane is good by Spencer Langdon, and that's how we'll get started. Grayson County on top 2-0. 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ensworth enters the record of 11-6. They have lost their last 3 games, and as we mentioned in the open, as far as stats-wise, we have none to bring you. Not myself nor a member of the coaching staff was able to find any true stats, as there's a turnaround jumper and a foul is going to be called as the basket is good by the basket's no good by Steve Sherman. Jagger Martis is going to be whistled for a foul here, his first and the team's first. And it's going to put Steve Sherman at the line for 2 free throws. As we mentioned, too, in the open, we don't have any free throw percentages or anything, so you will learn with us on how good or not good a free throw shooter is. Sherman puts in the first, and Ensworth is on the board. Ensworth misses the second. Higdon had the rebound for Grayson County. Outlet to Martis on the right side. Martis now backs it off. Travis Johnston, as he said in the open, the thought process is that, well, they don't know a lot about us, but Jack Logston, a deep 3 on the left wing. On his birthday, he buries a deep one, and Grayson leads 5-1. Right-handed floater on the other end is good by Cutler Smith for Ensworth, and it's 5-3. Happy birthday to Jack, celebrating today. And good way to open up for him. Higdon down to the left block, bumps, goes up with the right hand, and curls it in. Cougars not missing from the field early on. 7-3 they lead. But what Travis Johnson was saying is if we don't know a lot about them, the hope is that they don't know a lot about us either, which can be a good thing. Sherman, 3 in the corner off the screen. It's an air ball. Higdon's got the rebound for Grayson County. Outlet to Logston down the near side of the floor. Cougars from right to left in the home whites with the navy blue numerals. Right wing Langdon. Langdon bumped and a foul on the floor. Going to be called on Ensworth here. They'll give this to Sherman. That'll be his first and the team's second. Your officials for today's game, Larry Hammer, Davis Taylor, and Damian Wheeler. They give it into Martis. Feeds it into the post to Logston. Spins towards the baseline, goes up, shots miss. Might have been fouled. Rebounded by Sherman, and he's fired out of a cannon. Sherman coast to coast. The flip is short. Rebound on the floor is going to be a jump ball. Arrow will stay with the Tigers of Ensworth. Ensworth, a school located in Nashville, Tennessee. They became a high school in 2004. Primarily just had primary school prior to that point. The trigger from underneath of the own basket. They get it into the far corner to Surratt. Left side Smith into Surratt. Takes one dribble down the lane off the left block. Can't get it to drop in. Logston has the rebound for Grayson. Does an outlet pass off to Martis. Martis in between the circles. Pulls up a jumper from there. It's not there. Rebounded by Sherman. Outlet to Surratt. Flip on the other side is good for Ensworth. Blake Surratt gets his first points of the game. 7-5. Grayson County leads. 5:35 left in the first quarter. Langdon on the right wing. Grayson looking for their 10th straight win here tonight. Langdon in the lane, floater good. Fading it away, Spencer Langdon's got 4 early points. And Grayson County's lead is 4. Quinn Taylor tried to drive in on Logston. In the corner to Sherman. Back up top, Taylor, guarded by Logston. Cougars really trying to learn a lot about what this Ensworth team is all about. As in the lane, Smith has to pick his dribble up, gives it out to Sherman. 3 in the corner is good. Steve Sherman makes it a 9-8 game. Grayson County still with the advantage with 4:48 left in the first quarter. Armstrong lowered his shoulder, picks it up in the lane on the right side, hands it off Langdon. Langdon angles back towards far side at the right elbow, pulls up from 18, top side, nothing but net for Spencer Langdon. He's been dealing with a little bit of a thumb issue, but doesn't seem to be bothering him right now. Inside pass thrown away, ball heading towards Grayson County. Substitutions into the game, it'll be Keon Shaw into the game for Ensworth along with Chase Byington. Cougars no early substitutions so far. 11-8, Grayson leads. 4:20 left in the first quarter. Langdon handoff past Martis. Up top to Armstrong, and it's taken away. Running down the right side is Smith. The flip is missed. He gets his own miss, though. Shaw on the interior. Gives it up top now to Sherman. Sherman dumps it on the inside to Surratt, who puts it in with a left hand down that left wing. Blake Surratt 4 early points, and it's 11-10. Grayson County with a 1-point advantage. Langdon left wing to Logston. Up top to Martis. In between the circles, Martis lets the defender go by. 3 misses, and it is no good. And immediately an outlet to Surratt, who's trailing and puts it in. And Ensworth has the lead in transition. They're on top 12-11. Right side, Higdon. Higdon at the right block, walks with it. Ball headed back towards the Tigers. Caden Gaither going to come into the game. And so will Chase Balnock. Kyle Higdon and, no, it's Jagger Martis out, and Cougars have 6 on the floor right now. No one knows. They have 6, and Armstrong's the other player that comes off. So Chase Balnock in for Grayson County, as is Gaither. Gaither had a big game last night on the road in Whitesville, and a foul going to be called on Balnock away from the ball. Be his first and the team's second. Steve Sherman to trigger from underneath of his own basket. Ensworth up 1 in this game. Sherman in the corner to Smith. And Armstrong takes the pass away. Armstrong coast to coast layup, good for Brody down the left side. He read the passing lane perfectly and puts the Cougs back on top 13-12 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Free throw line extended jumper, back iron not there on the floor, picked up by Langdon for Grayson. He was looking to get an outlet, didn't end up having a window. Instead, Langdon takes it up the floor himself with a handoff Gaither. Left side, Balnock. Bounce pass inside to Langdon. Langdon creates his own space on the left block. The double team comes, slips it into the corner to Logston. Logston pulls up, stripped on the way up, looking for a foul, doesn't come. 2:38 remaining here in the first quarter. Grayson County on top, 13-12. Couple of substitutions in here. Lady Cougars on top, 21-13 at the end of the first quarter against Bethlehem. You can watch that game on the K105 YouTube channel as well. Langdon on the left wing. Up top in between the circles to Armstrong. Armstrong spins down the right lane, lost it, gains it back, and it's just taken away. Loose ball, though, run down in the corner by Gaither for Grayson. Gaither in that far corner. Dribbles with the left hand, up top Logston. Logston, little jab step, step back 3, top side, doesn't get the roll. Langdon had the rebound and then lost it. And it'll go towards Ensworth, rather. 2:07 remaining in the first quarter. Grayson County leads by 1. fun start to this game. Cougars just sticking with man-to-man. Actually, no, it's maybe a little zone. Or a matchup zone of sorts here. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Ballnock is guarding McCrary, who's in for the first time. Tight defense by Ballnock. Inside pass taken away by Logston. Outlet to Langdon. Langdon down the left block. Reverse layup on the inside. Doesn't drop in. On the other side, here comes Sherman. 3, transition, top side, good for Ensworth. Steve Sherman's got 7 points. And it's 15-13, 1:20 left in the first quarter. Logston up top to Gaither. Feeds it inside to Ballnock, who's open in the post, and the basket's good. Chase was wide open on the inside, and we're tied at 15 with 1:07 left in the first quarter. Another 3 for Sherman on the left wing, too strong, and a foul on the rebound is going to be called on the Tigers of Ensworth. They'll give this to McCrary, his first in the team's third. A lot of subs coming in here for the Tigers. Jeri Taylor re-enters. We'll also see Chase Embry into the game. Feels good having an Embry on the floor when Grayson County's playing. You know, you gotta have some Embry connections there. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Tied at 15. Into Martis, who's back in for Grayson. Ballnock 3 in the corner. Good, and he's fouled! Chase Ballnock will go to the line to try and convert on a 4-point play. Called on Chase Embry. His first and the team's fourth. And Ballnock will go to the line to try and convert on the and one. And he does just that. 4-point play for Grayson County. We'll see Camden Sanders enter now in place of Spencer Langdon. 19-15, Grayson leads. 45 seconds and counting left first quarter. Left side, on the drive, stopping in the lane, lowering the shoulder, foul going to be called. Quinn Taylor will have free throws coming as Caden Gaither is the guilty party. Just Gaither's first. Quinn Taylor was an all-region football player. And the free throw is good by Taylor. McCrary re-enters for the Tigers of Ensworth. Surratt will take a seat. One more coming for the junior Quinn Taylor. And he gets them both to drop. 19-17. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Martis breaks the logo. Back now to Logston. Cougars may hold for the final shot here. McCrary's wanting them to start a 5-second count. And the official disagrees. 8 seconds up top. Logston on the right side, pulls up a 3, right wing, good for Jack Logston. Hand in the face, doesn't matter, 2 seconds remaining. Ball's lost, Gaither can't get a shot off as he took it away at the buzzer, but Jack Logston hits a 3 to put the Cougars on top, 22-17 at the end of the first quarter. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks at appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Lest Might Oak in Litchfield.
Welcome back here to Greenwood High School, where Grayson County is on top against Ensworth School. They lead 22-17 as we get ready to start the second quarter of play. And it'll be Cougar ball to start the quarter. At the right elbow, Logston, pull-up jumper, in and out. And picked up on the floor by the Tigers, and they're looking to push. Immediately slow it down as they cross the timeline. Deep three, top side by Sherman is good. And Sherman is feeling it for the Tigers to open up our game. Martis on the other side. He'll drive in off the glass. The kiss is there for Jagger Martis. Pushing up and down the floor. Cougars wanting to get out and run, speed up this Ensworth squad. Ensworth probably more fine with playing this game in the half court if they can. Step back three, left wing, short. Armstrong with a rebound after Smith couldn't put it in. Armstrong pushing down the near side of the floor. Gaither was trailing, didn't have a window to get it to him. Instead does a bounce pass into Logston. Logston calling for the clear out. Logston at the block, back up top now Gaither. Gaither drives downhill, right side, goes up with a right-handed floater. It's no good, but he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming here for Caden Gaither. It's called on Jeray Taylor. That'll be his second. And it'll be Caden Gaither to the free throw line, hovering just under 70%. And the first one's good for Caden. First points of the game. Very aggressive with the substitutions as Shaw re-enters for Ensworth. First ever matchup between these two squads. For certain in basketball, and I would presume in any sport. I know not in football, and I don't know, you know, sometimes you get to some of those baseball tournaments or something throughout the years. Maybe they did, but I'm pretty certain that this is the first time either of these schools have matched up in any sport. Driving and stepping out of bounds is Sherman. No, it's a foul instead, actually. I was being blocked by a couple of people who were giving hugs and right in my vantage point. So I couldn't see as Higdon was whistled for a foul, his first and the team's first. 26-20, Grayson leads, 6:34 remaining here in this first half. Ensworth passes in. Give it right side to Sherman. Sherman spins down the lane. Cougars were wanting an offensive foul, and now Gaither reads the passing lane and takes it away, working 1-on-2. Euro in the lane, and a foul going to be called on the drive. Called on Smith, his first. It'll remain on the floor, though. Martis to trigger from underneath of his own basket. He throws it up top to Logston, gives it back to Martis on the left wing. Martis up top, Higdon. Right side, Armstrong, deep right side three, in and out. Rebounded, though, by Gaither. Takes one dribble, goes back up. The flip is good. Great play by Caden Gaither on the inside. He's got 3 early points. And Grayson County's up 8 now with 6 minutes left in the first half. And a foul on the other side is going to be whistled on Grayson County. Called on Caden Gaither. That is his second. And it'll put Quinn Taylor to the stripe to shoot 2. And first one is put in. Update from the Lady Cougar game. They're taking on Bethlehem right now. And as I look down with about 2 minutes left in the first half, they're up 36-20. I'm sure Coach Mack, looks like he's not coaching today, a little under the weather, is loving that. Both free throws, or the second free throw is missed, as Martis has the rebound for Grayson County. They lead by 7. Inside pass to Langdon, gets around the defense. Basket's good, and he's fouled on the inside. The Tigers didn't agree with the call. Quinn Taylor whistled for the foul, but it definitely looked like one. Langdon to the stripe. 1 of 1 last night. Hubbard ran 71% for the season. And he gets the shooter's touch. Grayson now up 10 on Ensworth. 31-21. Ball deflected and just barely getting to it. And running in and driving down the right side is Quinn Taylor to put the shot in. It's 31-23, 5.5 left in the first half. Langdon bumped at the elbow. Bounce pass on the feed, cutting down the lane. Armstrong reverse layup, doesn't drop in. Surratt has it for the Tigers. Surratt pushes in on Martis. Back into the corner to Taylor. 31-23, Grayson leads, 5:10 left in the first half. Driving is Surratt on the inside. He's fouled. The basket drops in. And one free throw attempt will come. Martis whistled for his second foul. Surratt committed to play football at Moorhead State. Look to convert on the N1, and it rattles out on the floor. Loose ball, rebound, and it is alive. Ensworth on the floor has it, but laying out of bounds was the player for the Tigers. So the Cougars will end up getting the ball back after an offensive rebound. And I do see on that far side of the floor Mr. Spirit in the building tonight for Grayson County. Next time down the floor, you'll be able to see him. That's really good to see him. Spencer Langdon up top, pulls up 18 top side, dives to the back of the rim, can't get it to drop in, and it's rebounded by the Tigers of Ensworth. Up the far side of the floor goes Surratt. Flips it back off left wing now to Tyler. 31-25, Grayson leads. 4:35 left here in the first half. Tyler, corner three, high arcing three is good. And just like that, Ensworth has made this a 3-point game. 7-0 run for the Tigers. Armstrong up top, lost the dribble, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Byington. Byington trying to plead his case that it wasn't a foul, but I don't know he had no room to complain there. That was absolutely one as he gave bad luck foul, but he gave a little bit of a shove to Brody Armstrong from behind as Byington is the son of Vanderbilt basketball coach Mark Byington. He will be playing for his dad next year. Higdon in between the circles to the elbow to Martis. Martis step back from 18 on the right side, goes in and out. Armstrong had the rebound, goes through his hands, out of bounds, tried to go after it, but couldn't quite get it. Ensworth has a chance to tie now. And a pass is, I'm not sure where that was headed, from Sherman. As he was trying to give it to a cutting Surratt, but it was not even remotely close. .350 left, first half. Grayson with a 3-point advantage. Martis drives down to the left side. The flip is good for Jagger Martis to stop the scoring drought for the Cougars. Martis has 4 early points for Grayson County. Sherman in between the circles. Now will pull up a three. Look to get a foul. Glad they didn't call that. That was a flop. Misses the three. Gives it to him on the cut, but it's taken away by Logston for Grayson County. Logston coast to coast to the hole, and a foul going to be called on Ensworth on the drive. Called on Kingston McCrary. Jack Logston to the charity stripe to shoot a couple. Logston #1 in the state of Kentucky in free throw percentage. And the first one is good. Logston makes both free throws for Grayson County. Cougars are back up by 7. 3 off the right side, missed. Rebounded by Brody Armstrong for Grayson County. Armstrong pushes. Transition 3. Armstrong buries it for Grayson County, and the Cougars are back up 10. Armstrong hits his first triple of the ball game. Under 3 minutes remaining in the game in this half of play. In the corner, Byington 3, way too strong. It's an air ball. Bonnock has the rebound for Grayson County. Slowing down the pace, Grayson County. Martis, he'll take his drive in, loses it and falls down with it, and here comes Byington. On the inside, he tried to give a transition pass to McCrary, but McCrary couldn't catch up to it. (38-28), Grayson leads. About 2:10 remaining here in this first half. Langdon on the drive, kick, corner, Martis, 3, good! Jagger Martis puts the 3 in the corner, and Grayson has opened this up to a 13-point advantage, and on the other side, Bonnock knocks the ball out of bounds. No, a foul is going to be called. They're going to give a foul to Bonnock. Couple of subs in. Chase didn't agree with that call, and honestly, I don't blame him. I didn't see a foul. Higdon will come in, giving Chase a breather. (41-28), 1:50 remaining in the game. Right side, Byington, and Armstrong will pick up a bad luck foul with 1:40 remaining in the half, and that'll be free throws for Byington. Armstrong just his first foul. We mentioned Byington, the son of head coach of Vanderbilt basketball, Mark Byington, and I believe the Doors only just lost their first game somewhat recently. Byington makes both free throws. It's 41-30. Grayson has the lead, 1:42 left in the first half. You can see Mr. Spirit there on your screen. He's in the building tonight. Good to see him. I hope I'll get a chance to see him before the night is over. Langdon in between the circles, drives and kicks to Martis. Defender goes by. Martis from the baseline from 10, rattles in for Jagger Martis in the corner. Martis has 9 points in the quarter. Grayson leads Ensworth 43-30 with 1:18 left in the first half. Armstrong deflects the interior pass right back into the hands of Sherman. Left side, spinning around shot, good. Put in for Cutler Smith. Smith is a good shooter. That's some of the scouting report that I got. And he gets his first 3 to knock in for tonight. Langdon behind the back dribble with 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Logston in between the circles. Now being run backward. Calling out the offense. And it's going to be a spread look for Grayson with 35 seconds left here in the first half. Cougars may hold for the final shot here. Logston. Jab step comes back now. 24 seconds remaining here in the half. Really tight defense from Smith. Logston now is fouled from behind by Ensworth, and it was a pass out to Armstrong who hit an open 3. Cutter Smith called for his second foul. It'll put Logston back at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one, perfect for Logston. Camden Sanders going to come back in here for Grayson. Logston makes both free throws. He's got 10 points. Let's see what the Tigers will do on what might be their final possession of the first half. Sherman in between the circles. 8 seconds and counting. Double team comes, jump pass up top. Grayson went after it, over to the left side, getting around the defender. Taylor, three at the buzzer is short, picked up by Martis. And at the end of the first half of play, it is Grayson County in control against Ensworth. 45-33. This is his Cougar basketball on K105.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
You complete me. Together we're one. I never want to be without you. Together's more fun. Together we're one.
Welcome back here to Greenwood High School, where Grayson County leads at the half against Ensworth School of Tennessee, 45-33. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down some scores from around the region and the scoring from this game. We'll also give you an update from the Lady Cougars as they're at home tonight. That comes up and more right here on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you loved start a new life too.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Welcome back here to Greenwood High School, where Grayson County leads Ensworth School of Tennessee at the half, 45-33. Some scores from around the region. Of course, the most important one that we want to bring you, Lady Cougars are up against Bethlehem at home, 41-27 with 6:15 left in the third quarter there. Of course, you can flip over and watch that game on the K105 YouTube channel right now. Stephen and Nacho Embry have the call of that one. So we're at halftime right now. I'd recommend popping over there and seeing that. See what other scores we have to bring you. Obviously a weird time on a Saturday. Not a whole lot to bring you. I know Owensboro Catholic lost to Kirkwood, Tennessee here 60-49. That's really all the scores from around the region. We'll take a break. The scoring from this game comes up next, as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean master of adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Let
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Swamp as Grayson County leads Ensworth School of Tennessee at the half by the score of 45-33. Running on the scoring for the first half of play for Ensworth: 10 for Steve Sherman, 8 for Blake Surratt, 5 for Cutler Smith, 4 for Quinn Taylor, and 3 for Jeray Tyler. For Grayson County, 10 for Jack Logston, 9 for Martis, 9 for Langdon, 6 for Balnock, 5 for Armstrong, 3 for Gaither, 2 for Kyle Egden. You know, Grayson, you're up 12. You got to be feeling pretty good about where you're going, but this is a solid squad you're going up against. You can't necessarily let off the gas at all. They're going to be fired up and ready to go to try and complete rather a comeback. Up 12, Grayson at the half. Second half's next here on K105.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Info. We're not just opening doors, we're opening possibilities.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Greenwood High School, where the Cougars are on top 45-33. It will be Ensworth ball to start the second half of play. And they will be working now from right to left on the radio dial. This Cougar team really spread out the scoring as usual in that first half, whereas Ensworth was led by Surratt and then also Sherman. Floater with the right hand by Taylor. Can't get it down the right side. Long rebound chased down by Kyle Higdon for Grayson County. Cougars will start with their first offensive possession of the half, and Armstrong blows right around the defender, but Sherman recovers and rejects it on the inside. Really nice recovery from the very athletic Sherman, who goes coast to coast on the other side, loses it, dumps it off to Surratt, who lays it in with the left hand on the left side. Kind of an out-of-control possession for the Tigers, but ending in their way. Langdon, step back from 10 in the near corner, can't get it, out of bounds on the rebound, and it is Ensworth ball off of Kyle Higdon on the interior. Says the official Larry Hammer, he's right there on top of it. Cougars trying to win their 10th straight game. It would be their longest win streak since 2009 when they went to the Elite Eight, when their head coach Travis Johnston was their point guard. Right side, deep three by Smith. Not there. Rebounded by Higdon for Grayson County. Outlet to Logston on the right wing. Logston fires down to Martis on the inside. Martis recovers up top. Open three. Armstrong doesn't drop in. Langdon goes high up to grab the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball on the interior. Arrow will stay with Grayson County. 45-35. Cougs up 10. 6:41 left here in the third quarter. The birthday boy, Jack Logston, to trigger underneath of his own basket. Up top, Langdon. Look to get it into the corner to Logston. Instead, Logston kind of curls over to the right wing to get the ball. Logston up top. Lets the defender go by. Pulls up the left elbow. It's short. Hits off the front of the iron. Picked up by the Tigers, and they're pushing up the far side of the floor with Taylor. Down to the left side, losing the ball is Smith, and it goes right into the hands of Brody Armstrong. One of Brody's easiest steals of the year. Armstrong. Up top. Gives it right side to Langdon. Langdon blows right around Sherman. This time smartly allowed Sherman, who is recovering from behind. There was a block last time. This time Langdon let him go by before putting it in. 47-35, 5:40 remaining in the third quarter. Right side, Sherman. Three, Sherman. It's too strong. Picked up by Higdon for Grayson County. Martis breaks the timeline, loses the dribble up top. Surratt went after it, but Martis got there first. Deep on the right side, Armstrong pulls up a three. It's short. Probably not the greatest shot for Armstrong. Rebound, though, goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Cougars. Caden Gaither re-enters for Grayson County. Kyle Higdon will take a breather. Cougar ball underneath of their own basket. They lead 47-35. Gaither into the corner to Armstrong. Armstrong back to Gaither, or to Martis rather, who cuts down the lane and fouled hard at the rim. Couple of free throws coming for Jagger Martis. Called on Cutler Smith. That'll be his third. And we'll have free throws coming for Jagger Martis, who missed his first free throws of the season last night. And he gets that one to drop in. He went 4 of 6 from the line. He's now 17 of 19 from the free throw line this season. One more coming for Martis. Is no good. Can't get the second to drop. 1 of 2 from the line. Byington in on Armstrong. Back out to Surratt. 48-35, Grayson County leads. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Driving in, Logston going to be called for a foul. As a downhill drive for Quinn Taylor. I think they're going to give this free throws, and it will be. 2 coming for Quinn Taylor. For Logston, just his first. Taylor is 2 of 4 from the stripe tonight, and he's now 2 of 5. So he can't get that one to drop in. Tell you, we do have a spot behind us is where they're feeding the players tonight. I guess the players get a meal following the game, and it's fried chicken. And they just brought in an insane amount of fried chicken, and it smells delicious. It's always cruel to the broadcasters. We never get any of that food there. We just have to smell it. 1 of 2 from the line for Taylor. Logston wide open 3, top side, and he buries it. Can't let him alone. The WKU commit puts in the 3 at the top side, and Grayson back up by 15. Deep 3, right side missed. Langdon goes high up to grab the rebound, and immediately the Cougars are pushing. Langdon has Martis on the left wing. Little ball fake. Martis drives in, lowers the shoulder, flips it with the right hand, and it goes in. Grayson's opened this up to an 18-point lead. Head coach Bradley Pearson has to sit down on the bench for Ensworth. He doesn't really know what to do right now. Surratt on the left side, turnaround 3 by Taylor, just barely gets the front of the rim. There to pick it up is Surratt. His putback's no good. Taylor's second chance is no good, and he's fouled on the interior. See if they give this. It's called on Caden Gaither, his third. It'll put Taylor back to the line where he's been 1 of 2 in each of his first 3 trips. Let's see if the trend continues. And he's missed that one. Back in for Ensworth is Shaw, the sophomore. And if this free throw is good, McCrary will re-enter. If he continues his trend, it will be, and it is. 4 trips to the free throw line, 4 separate trips for Quinn Taylor, and he's gone 1 of 2 in each of those 4 times. 53-37, 4:07 remaining, quarter number 3. Grayson trying to win this 10th straight before hosting Apollo on Tuesday. Langdon on the left wing. Rattles through, Langdon to the hole, flips it up right side, it somehow goes in. Little circus shot for Spencer Langdon. He moves into double figures with 11. Cougars up by 18. Surratt flips it off right side now to Sherman. They got to get him going. Sherman, step back 3, top side, in and out. Logston had the rebound for Grayson County. Logston pushing, outlet to Gaither on the right side. Gaither fakes the drive. Now will take it down the right side. Tries to spin, picks his dribble up, gets around and walks. He was a little late on that pass. It's probably one you want to see him hit out into the corner. I think he had Martis open. Looks like the Lady Cougars are up 8 at the start of the fourth quarter against Bethlehem. Again, you can watch that game as well on the K105 YouTube channel. At the rim, way too easy on the inside for Keon Shaw. He gets his first points of the game. Cougars slowing the pace. Langdon now speeds down the lane, and he's fouled hits the deck hard, and a couple of free throws coming for Spencer Langdon as Byington whistled for his second foul. Langdon 1-1 today. He started off extremely strong from the free throw line, tailed off, and now has picked it back up over these last couple of weeks. Free throw one, good by Spencer Langdon. One more coming for the junior, who scored his 1,000th career point in the district tournament last year. And he gets it. 57-39. Grayson leads Ensworth here on the road in Bowling Green. Up top to Byington. Right side to Smith, gets around Bonnock, pulls up from the baseline, shot missed, off the hands of Armstrong and into the hands of the Tigers. On the inside, right-handed shot missed, almost an own goal for Logston as he tipped it up. It's run down in the corner by Taylor, and his shot over top of Logston is good. For Quinn Taylor, 57-41. 2:25 left, third quarter. Grayson with the advantage. Martis will check in at the next stoppage of plays. He hops off the bench. Screen from Logston. Langdon up top. Left wing Gaither. Gaither angles back right side. Spins around and finds Bonnock on the left wing. Back up top now, Logston. Logston's got 13 points for Grayson. Logston lowers his shoulder to the hole, goes up, flip, good. Logston just took that first step, burst right down the lane, and put the shot in. 1:53 left, third quarter, and a touch foul from behind. Going to be whistled on Grayson County. Going to go on Bonnock. That'll be his third and the team's third. Higdon and Martis re-enter. Armstrong and Langdon will get a breather. Travis Johnston, 131-21 in his 9th season at the head coach of this program. Going up against Bradley Pearson, who formerly was the head coach at Sewanee, down at the University of the South in Southern Tennessee. 1:40 left in the third quarter. Grayson leads by 18 points. Passing back in, McCrary's shot short on the flip. It's missed. Logston there to pick up the loose board. Logston on the right wing. Gives it back to a trailing Martis. Martis spins at the free throw line. Fadeaway jumper. Nothing but net for Jagger Martis. Cougs up by 20 now. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Left side, they let Smith alone from three, and we mentioned that you do not want to let him open. He makes the Cougars pay with the open triple. 61-44, 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. 5-out look for Grayson. Logston spins down the right lane, gets in, blocked from behind, looking for a foul. It doesn't happen. And a technical foul has been called on Jack Logston. He might have said something. Jack Logston has been whistled for a technical foul. Travis Johnson was not happy with him. I think he got fouled, so he probably had a reason to be upset. But same time, as you know, Steven and I talk so often, the first free throw is good by Sherman on the technical free throw. Complaining to the ref, it's never going to help. You complain to your coach, let your coach handle that. And Sherman gets the roll on the second one. Logston will take a breather. It is 61-46, and this gives them the ball here. And last thing you want is to give this team a little bit of hope after you were up by 20 just a few moments ago. 49 seconds and counting, third quarter. You're up by 15 is Grayson. Smith, guarded by Martis, off to Sherman. Sherman back to Smith, corner three for Smith, back iron, not there. Gaither with a good job grabbing the rebound for Grayson County. Gaither pushing up the near side of the floor. Tries to curl it, gets to the hole, and he's stripped and fouled on the way up. Called on Tyler. That'll be his third. And the team's third. Gaither to the line. Puts the first one in. One more coming for Caden Gaither. Transferred from Collins back in December and makes both free throws there. He's got 5 points. Spencer Langdon to re-enter. Gaither will take a breather with 30.7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Good defensive stop would be huge here for Grayson County. Maybe if you can get a stop and a bucket on the other end. Really tight defense for Higdon on Sherman, and they're going to give him a little touch foul up top. Higdon didn't agree with it, and the official is getting in the see, and that I don't think is good officiating right there. Is the official turned around and initiated the conversation with Kyle Higdon. Higdon was turning around, talking to Jagger Martis, complaining about the call, and at that point, I don't know what was said, but honestly, as an official, he's not looking at you, he's not directing it towards you. Just walk away. Sherman makes his first free throw. But I also like that Jagger Martis stepped in between, senior leader, and said, hey, Kyle, let's talk to me. Be upset at me right now, and we'll handle this. One more coming for Sherman. 20 seconds remain here in the first half. Sherman gets them both, or rather in the third quarter. 63-47. Cougars will presumably hold for the final shot. Langdon takes a peek at the clock. 9 seconds remaining. Langdon at the volleyball line with 6 seconds. Langdon, the Red Sea parts, gives it off. Cutting down the lane is Higdon, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Spencer Langdon on the drive with 3 seconds remaining in the quarter. That'll be Langdon's second foul. 3 seconds remaining in the quarter. They give it into Sherman from just beyond half court. It rims out at the buzzer. Grayson County through 3 leads Ensworth of Tennessee 63-48. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to Opportunity Starts Here.
Sam Gormley here with you today. 63-48. Start of the final frame. If you're Grayson, you don't want the Tigers to have a little run here to give them any semblance of hope. As you've controlled this one really from the opening tip. Sherman in the corner, 3, open, put in by Tyler. And just like that, it is a 12-point game. Wildest part about this game, too, is that each team has all of their timeouts remaining. Logston at the elbow. Floater doesn't roll in. Rebounded by Ensworth. Outlet pass to Sherman. In the corner to Smith. Tight defense for Grayson County as Ensworth tries to bring this game to within single digits. Hasn't been that for a while now. Sherman back out, deep 3 by Smith, front iron, can't get it to drop in. Outlet to Martis for Grayson County after Langdon got the rebound. Step back three, left side by Martis. Doesn't drop in. Picked up by the Tigers. Ballnock went diving for the outlet pass and can't get it. Tyler's transition three, not there. Langdon has the rebound for Grayson County. Cougars have numbers. Outlet to Ballnock. Ballnock at the rim on the left side. Can't get it to drop in. Rebound out of bounds off of Logsdon. 6:47 remaining. Fourth quarter, Grayson leads 63-51. Energy right now wearing the jerseys of Ensworth. Tyler rather. Off to Smith. Smith drives on the backdoor cut to the rim. There's the lay-in for Taylor. It's a 10-point Grayson County lead now. 63-53, and the Cougars throw it away on the other end. Martis and Langdon not on the same page, and it's a turnover. Ball back to the Tigers. This not going well right now for Grayson County. Up top, curling around three for Sherman, way off to the right. Martis has it for Grayson County. Martis on the left wing, behind the back dribble, diving after Martis on the floor, has it. Timeout taken by Travis Johnston and Grayson County with 5 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point game. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you love start a new life too.
Welcome back here to Greenwood High School. Grayson leads by 10. Ensworth on a run, though, with 5:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Cougars led this game by as much as 20. They brought the game back to within 10. Grayson trying to win their 10th straight game. Would be the first time that's happened since 2009 when they went on a run in the Elite Eight, making it all the way to the final 8 teams. Out of the timeout, it will be Grayson County ball. Travis Johnston took a full timeout there. It was the first timeout taken in this game. After the Tigers have opened this quarter on a 5-0 run. Out of the timeout, Grayson County will have the ball. And a foul. Going to be called on Surratt. As they went after Langdon. He's bumped from behind for Surratt. It's just his first. And the team's first. Neither team in huge foul trouble right now. Logsdon throws it away on the inbound, and it's saved in by Ensworth, and they have the ball. Cougars are all out of sorts to start this fourth quarter of play. They led by as much as 20 in this contest. Up top, Sherman. Sherman curls it around on Armstrong. Free throw line jumper missed by Sherman. Logsdon gets the rebound for Grayson County. 5:20 remaining in the game. Grayson leads by 10. This is where I think you got to be careful in slowing it down too much. This Grayson County team is best when they're playing as quick as possible. Armstrong loses the ball up top. Loose ball, Armstrong's got it. Double teamed up top, looking for help. Throws it to Logsdon. Logsdon, three, top side, no good. Back iron, rebound on the floor. A foul going to be called on Grayson County. Called on Brody Armstrong, his second. And Byington will come back into the game here for the Tigers, as Surratt will come out. Cougars just need a defensive stop. You need a bucket on the other side just to end this Tiger run. Cougars have not scored in the quarter. Gaither deflects the pass. It's thrown into the backcourt, and that's touched, and that should be over and back. As it was thrown by Ensworth, they're going to keep it alive, though. 3, topside by Taylor is good. Timeout going to be taken here by Ensworth. I think that should have been over and back. They missed that one because the ball was thrown into the backcourt by Ensworth, saving it in. Travis Johnston asking for an explanation, and they missed that one. And that turns into a 3 on the other end. I think that probably, I don't know, it may have been deflected. I might have not seen it, but it looked like that one probably was missed, and it turns into a 3-point swing on the other end. 63-56, 4:19 to go here in the game. Grayson County in a dangerous, dangerous position as the timeout is taken by Ensworth's head coach Bradley Pearson. Mentioned he went 15-12 in his lone season as the head coach of Sewanee back in 2016-17. This team's had some really good players come through. Chaz Lanier, Jordan Bone, James Wiseman. A couple of players you might know that played their high school basketball at Ensworth. Out of the timeout. It is a big run here for the Tigers. Cougars led by as much as 20 back in that third quarter. Their lead now is just 7. Langdon spins around, and a foul going to be called on Ensworth. Quinn Taylor called for his second and the team's second. It's one of those, we talk about the offensive player gets that little bubble around him, and the bubble was never given. That's why it was a foul. Langdon curls around. Langdon, Red Sea parts, gives it to Gaither. Up top, Martis, left wing 3. Got it! Big one for Jagger Martis. They needed that in the worst kind of way. Turn to your senior, and Martis hits one of the bigger shots he has as a Cougar. Sherman to the hole, shot short. Langdon with a rebound for Grayson County. 3:35 left in the fourth quarter, and you're feeling a little better now if you're Grayson. It's amazing what one shot can do. 66-56, you're up. Langdon backs it off into the corner. Right side to Logsdon. Logsdon to Martis, deflected and taken away by Sherman. Sherman goes in with a right-handed slam. Now the last thing you want is we've seen dunks act as momentum swings. Don't let it if you're Grayson. Martis up top. Back in between the circles to Langdon. Langdon behind the back dribble as he goes to the right block. Goes up. Shot's good for Spencer Langdon. At the rim, he extends to put it in. 15 for Langdon. Grayson's lead is 10 now. 2:48 remaining in the game. On the other side, Sherman gets the roll in. Sherman's starting to heat up. And the two teams are trading baskets as Spencer Langdon slows the pace and breaks the timeline across the near side. Langdon, tight defense, man-to-man for Ensworth. 2.5 left in the game. The arrow is in favor of Grayson. Langdon drives, kicks to a cutting Martis. Martis on the left block, crosses to Gaither. 3, corner, got it! 3 knocked in by Caden Gaither. With 2:20 remaining in the game, Travis Johnston wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him as the Cougars are up now by 11 points, as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean Master of Adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
Out of the timeout, Grayson County leads 71-60. Ensworth will have the ball, 2:13 and counting left in the game. Big three hit by Caden Gaither there for Grayson County. Three by Sherman to answer. It's short. Long rebound chased down by Surratt for the Tigers. Tyler gets around the defense, kicks off to the corner. Smith, three, good. Smith starting to heat up as well. 71-63 here in this game. Now a steal. Driving in on Logston, and a foul is going to be called on Jack Logston. Actually looked like pretty solid defense from Jack. I guess they're going to say maybe a hand on the side. It'll be free throws for Sherman. Logston's third. Team's second. Couple of free throws for Sherman. The Tigers are not going quietly after Grayson led by 20 in this game. Good on the free throw for Sherman. Sherman makes both free throws. Back to a 6-point Grayson County lead. 1 minute, 44 seconds and counting. Left in the game, it's 71-65. Langdon spins all the way around, crosses the timeline with a pass to Logston, fires down to a wide open Gaither on the right block. Breaking the press. The Cougars lay it in. 73-65, under 90 seconds left in the game. Sherman to the hole. His flip is short. Gets his own miss, goes back up. Shot's good on the inside. I think we have a timeout taken by Ensworth. With 1:21 remaining in the game, it is 73-67. Want to give a shout out to the Lady Cougars. They defeated Bethlehem. That game just ends 56-43 is the final score, so they have won 5 straight games now. They're now 15-3 this season. Cougars here led this game by as much as 20. Right now, though, they are in a dogfight against Ensworth School of Tennessee. First ever meeting between these two squads. Cougars trying to win their 10th straight game for the first time since 2009. And they are in a battle here, up 6 with 1:21 to go. By my count, Grayson County has a full and 2 30s remaining. Ensworth has 2 fulls and a 30 remaining. Possession arrow in favor of Grayson County. It'll be the Cougars to trigger in. We're back underway. Grayson leads 73-67, 1:15 left in the game. Armstrong up the high side of the floor for Grayson County. Armstrong handoff to Martis. Martis curls it around. Martis to the hole. Right side flip shot. Good. Jagger Martis makes it back to an 8-point game for Grayson County. Right side Smith. Drives in on Logston. Picks the dribble up. Spins all the way around. Does Taylor. Back to Smith. Smith drives to the left hand. Picks his up. Spinner in the lane. Pops out. Picked up by Logston for Grayson County. 43 seconds left in the game. Grayson's got to get it across. Logston has it stripped, and a late foul is going to be called. Jack Logston will be fouled in the... No, it's a foul on... Who are we calling this? 24? Both players are 24. I'm assuming it's on Surratt. It is. For Surratt, that is his second, team's third. 39 seconds remaining in the game. Cougars might have been bailed out a little bit there. And now I think Ensworth is going to start to foul as Langdon is fouled in the backcourt by Taylor. His third, team's fourth. Full court pressure comes in. Next foul will be free throws as Logston takes it up the far side of the floor for Grayson County. Crosses the timeline across the near side. Logston fouled a couple of times. Given to Surratt. That is his third. Team's fifth. It'll put Jack Logston to the line to shoot 2. And number 1 in the state in free throw percentage entering today's game. Over 92%. He's 4 of 4 today. This is the guy you want at the line if you're Grayson County with an 8-point lead trying to close the game out. First one, good for Jack Logston. You know, this is one of these we talk about so often where, you know, you're up by 9 with 31.7 seconds left. It's one of these where it's almost like you make your free throws and don't do anything stupid, you almost can't lose, as Logston makes both of those free throws. 30 seconds and counting. Ensworth down by 10. Sherman transition 3, rattles out. Gaither rebound for Grayson County, and then he's fouled by Byington. Now, you might be able to take a deep breath out if you're Grayson County. Byington whistled for his third foul. Gaither has a couple of free throws coming. Cougars send no one back to rebound, putting trust in Gaither with 22.7 seconds remaining in the game. 77-67. Free throw, good for Caden Gaither. Cougars about to win their 10th straight game for the first time in 16 years. Last time they did is Gaither misses the second free throw, rebounded by Ensworth. This is one of these where if they want to lay up, you give it to them, and that's the last thing you want as Langdon fouls on the drive. That is his third foul. Free throws coming for Sherman, especially fouling Sherman, who's automatic from the free throw line. Sherman is 7 of 8 from the line tonight. And he's now 8 of 9 as he makes the first free throw. 18 seconds remaining. I know we invite some of you who are just probably watching the Lady Cougar game. You've missed a dandy here. Sherman makes both free throws. Cougars up by 9. Logston in the backcourt, running the wrong way with 12 seconds. Outlet to Armstrong. Armstrong weaving through, and he's just going to be able to run this clock out. Armstrong gives it back to Logston. They're going to call off the Dogs. And for the first time in 16 years, the Orange and Blue of Grayson County have won 10 straight games. They defeat the Ensworth School of Tennessee by the final score of 78-69. An outstanding basketball game tonight ends the way of the Orange and Blue. Final score, Grayson County 78, Ensworth 69. As this is Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you loved start a new life too.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean Master of Adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativity.
Back to Greenwood High School, where the Grayson County Cougars have picked up a win tonight by the final score of 78-69 against Ensworth of Tennessee. Huge win here for this Grayson County team. It wasn't necessarily the prettiest thing, but they found a way to win down the stretch, and you know what? That's really what matters the most for this Grayson County squad. 19 from Jagger Martis, 17 for Jack Logston, 15 for Spencer Langdon, 12 for Kata Gaither. So your big four all show up. You know, Brody today only had 5 points, but they found ways to score other ways, which is really big for this squad, as the Cougars have now won 10 straight games for the first time since 2009. Exactly what you want to hear if you're Grayson County. We'll take a break, talk to head coach Travis Johnston after this. Cougars winners today. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Lest Maidonk in Litchfield.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post-9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Here to Greenwood High School, Grayson County has won by the final score of 78-69 against Ensworth. Travis Johnston joins us now, and Coach, it's a good win. I mean, that's a good basketball team. I mean, Sherman he's a good player.
Shoot, you know, I knew 12 could really shoot it. I didn't realize 10 could shoot it like that. Man, he's tough, and he made a lot of tough shots. But and I told him this, that I was going to say it too. we were up 18-19, and then we get a technical. They hit 2 free throws, then they hit a 3, and it just changed the whole momentum. I felt like that could have been a game where we stretch out the lead like we had in the past. But it was good for us to have a game like that. We haven't in a while. We didn't handle it great, but we did enough to win. And when you're playing, that's, you may not be playing great the whole game, but at the end of the day, you got to find a way to win, and they did that.
Good teams find ways to win games.
Yeah, yep.
And I think it's kind of like the Catholic game last year in the region, where you all got up big win, big lead, and then allowed them to come back. And I don't think they ever did take the lead in that game, and they never did come back in this one. And you just made the plays to win the game.
I think there was a lot of offensive rebounding because they were playing nothing to lose. They were bullying and 24 alls. So we got a little away from what we had been doing there for a little bit, but we got back to it. We got the rebounds when we needed to, and made our foul shots, and like you said, just found a way to win.
Spencer today kind of set the tone for you all early, and he just played a great game.
Yeah, I thought Spencer really, like you said, he got us off to a good start. Brody played pretty good in the first half. Shoulder got to bothering him there in the second half. He didn't do a whole lot, but I thought Jagger was good. I thought Caden played great. I thought Chase was really good off the bench. So we had all our guys play. We had all of our guys play pretty well for the most part, or at least at some point during the game. So it was a good team win, and I'm proud of especially Spencer, the way he handled the game and the way he attacked. He was always in attack mode tonight.
You've now won 10 straight games. First time since, do you know that off the top of your head?
I'm going to guess 09.
You're right. When you all went into you did it twice that year. Did it earlier in the year and then did it later in that year. Obviously a pretty good year. You've beaten some good teams in this 10-game stretch as well. To me, though, the most impressive part about 10 in a row is it came after 3, I don't want to say duds, because I don't think, the Trinity game was a dud. I think you could probably agree with that. But you saw some things in each of those 3 games that you didn't necessarily like, and a bounce back and win 10 straight, I think, shows a lot about this squad.
I do feel like our defense has gotten a lot better. I feel like we're playing with a little more energy, and I'll be honest, I think the key to that is getting Jagger back in there. He's really good at talking and getting guys through it. There at the end of the game, I was trying to match guys up like I usually do, and he was already doing it. Getting Jagger back in the fold was really good for that part of it. But yeah, and we had some tough teams, and we're getting ready to get a few more tough teams. Next week's going to be brutal, I think, so we're going to have to be ready.
You got Apollo on Tuesday, Edmondson on Friday, and then maybe another game on Saturday.
Possibly, yeah, we're looking at adding another game on Saturday.
Potentially could. Luckily, from what I understand, that would be a home game if it is added, which would be nice for you to come out there and do that. But so all of those games are at home. Apollo beat Catholic last night by 3. I was going to say, I knew it was close. That's a really good team.
Yeah.
Powers right to guard. They got the big kid Henning.
Yeah.
Obviously, Coach Tinsley does a great job. What do you know about them leading into Tuesday?
Well, like you said, they got the big, they got the guard, they got the I forgot what his name was. The foreign exchange kid that came in can play a little bit, and the green kid's gotten better since he was a sophomore. And I know there's one I'm missing. That's a pretty good player. I can't think of it. They're a good team. They have all of the pieces that you need to be good. But we're going to have to definitely try to take advantage of our speed and getting the ball out and playing faster that game.
Coach, congrats on the win. We'll see you Tuesday.
Thanks.
That's head coach Travis Johnston. More in the 5th quarter show after this.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you love start a new life too.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026
Welcome back here to the fifth quarter show on K105. Sam Gormley with you here. Time to give out our Hometown Hangout MVP today, and you heard Travis Johnson and I talk about it. Spencer Langdon is going to be our Hometown Hangout MVP for today's game. Congrats to Spencer for that. We'll come back, have more after this, and wrap it up as the Cougars are winners today. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
In life, things aren't scripted.
2 minutes. Put that scoreboard up, too, when we come back so his face isn't in the screen.
We need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Lest Maidonk in Litchfield.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Cougar Basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Greenwood High School, where the Cougars have won today by the final score of 78-69 against Ensworth. Running down the scoring for this game, Steve Sherman led with 26 points for Ensworth, 13 for Quinn Taylor, 11 for Cutter Smith, and 10 for Blake Surratt. For Grayson County, 19 for Jagger Martis, 17 for Jack Logston, 15 Spencer Langdon, 12 for Caden Gaither, 6 for Chase Ballnock, 5 for Brody Armstrong, 2 for Kyle Higdon. Lady Cougars won tonight by the final score of 53-43 against Bethlehem. Give them a huge shout out. I mean, listen, these two teams, all they do is win. All they do is win. So congrats to them, and congrats to the Cougar boys picking up wins. looking ahead to next week, Monday. It's an early afternoon game for the Lady Cougars. I believe it's a 4:30 start time as the Lady Cougars will. It is 4:30 start time as the Lady Cougars take on Bowling Green on Monday. On Tuesday, the Cougar boys will host Apollo High School. That will be a 7:30 start time. And then on Friday, a girl-boy home doubleheader against Edmonson County. And obviously nothing else needs to be said about that. That'll wrap us up here tonight. I want to thank our K105 digital production crew member for his work tonight. It was just one of them. I got to give my shout out as the director, though, too. I was directing as well. But Zach the Sleeper Jack was here to help bring the broadcast to you here today. Also give a shout out to Stephen, Owen, and Addison. They're bringing the broadcast for you at Grayson County High School for the girls game. Looks like their broadcast just wrapped up, and we made it through without any major hiccups. So we did it. We've learned we can do something. It's a lot of work, but we made it happen. That'll wrap us up here tonight. I thank the K105 crew. So on a night where Grayson County picks up the 78-69 win against Ensworth, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.
This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm Agent Carter Harrell, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Cougar basketball